Are there any centre-backs that appeal to you that you've seen across Europe, or anywhere in the world for that matter, that you think, wow, this person could potentially do the job for Manchester United? Because, I mean, there's not that many out there, if you really think about it, who are considered world-class and of an age where you want to pay a lot of money. Koulibaly seems to be the one that's on everybody's lips right now.
Yeah, well, I was going to say that without a doubt. I think he's the one that everyone is after. And if United, I think they got to make some big signing like they always do. But I would definitely, if we can afford him, why not? I think he's the perfect fit to come into the centre half alongside Maguire. That would be awesome to have him there. And then suddenly we looked a proper team then with the likes of, as I said, with Pogba and Bruno and one of the holding midfielders and the front 3-4 that I mentioned. We become a team now suddenly that everybody will be fearing.
You reckon someone like Koulibaly could have the, I shouldn't be comparing them to Liverpool, but the Van Dyke effect on Manchester United?
Well, it's too early. I mean, he's, the Italian league, is, for me, used to be the top league, and it's very difficult. But certainly, everyone to be after him, what he's done in the Italian league so far, he's the name that everyone is after. And if he's the one that everyone is after, why United shouldn't go after him? And then that sends a clear message that we are hard to beat in the heart of the back four. And then certainly with the quality that we are possessing at the minute, for me, that's kind of a no-brainer. If I were United at this stage, or if I was Ollie or in Ollie's position, I would be pursuing to get him. I would play through the odds, because I know how important to have another centre half of his quality alongside Maguire.
Do you feel that Manchester United is still the preferred target of a lot of players? If we put wages, etc., aside and what every club's offering, but when you're being chased by Manchester City, allegedly, Chelsea, allegedly, Liverpool, their names cropped up as well, and Manchester United, would United be your number one pick for the both of you right now, given that Liverpool are the champions, Manchester City were champions 2 years in a row, etc.? Gary?
Well, let me start on that one. You've only got to look at where Manchester United have finished in the league since Sir Alex Ferguson retired. And Manchester United are not the first choice for players generally at the moment. Having said that, I think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is moving in the right direction with the club. I think he's made good progress. Although, if you look at it, there's 6 games left for Manchester United. There's 18 points available. They've got to pick up 14 points to end up on the same total as they ended up with last season. So they've got to finish really strongly just to match the number of points they accrued from last season. So has there really been any progress made? Well, certainly the way they're playing, yes, there has. But going back to the original question, I think players around the world looking at the English Premier League will be saying that Liverpool would be a better option for them if Liverpool were interested, because look at what they've achieved in recent seasons. Manchester City, some people might also say Chelsea, and rightly so. That said, Manchester United is a fantastic club. It's a huge club, and it still does have a great aura about it. I would just love to be a player today and have the choice of one of those 4 clubs, to be honest.
I can imagine. Dwight, what's your take on Manchester United as a preferred destination for a footballer who's wanted by everybody?
Now listen, I mean, the first thing, if you're a top player and all these teams are after you, I mean, you want to go to the team that is probably dominating the league at the moment, or winning trophies, or likely to win trophies. You are gonna have to assess that. United, without a doubt, are the biggest club in England, and I think Liverpool now is coming to the frame. City has made headways under Pep. They've won the league a couple of times. So as a player, you just have to sum it up and what you feel best at in terms of going to which football club that will suit your style of play. I don't think money will come into the factor, because all these teams now are very wealthy and can afford his wages. But that will be down to the individual player as to which team he decides. He has a very lucrative choices of clubs, as Gary mentioned. You either want the London life with Chelsea under Lampard, or you want Klopp on the rise, who is taking Liverpool to another level, or you have the likes of City, who has been champions for the last 2 seasons, and or you got United that are trying to rebuild and try to create something new here in a new era. So as a player, as a top player, you have to sit down and try and visualize which club or where you got that good feel factor of really going to win things, because ultimately the reason you go into these big clubs is certainly not for the money. You're going to win trophies, and you're going to go to a club lightly to win you trophies because, as you said, what goes around comes around. This might be the Liverpool time at the moment. So, they're the one that everyone is talking about at the moment. So it will have to be an individual choice at the end of the day, I think. So I think, as Gary said, I was lucky when I went to United. I thought I made the right choice. And of course, to go on there and to win the trophies I've done. So that turned out to be right. And then that's what a player needs to do, really consider the option and what works best for him.
Very, very briefly, because we have to wrap things up, you have to factor in his age as well. I think he's in his late 20s. Do you want to be part of a rebuilding project, or do you want to go to a project which looks effectively finished and is more in the need of tweaking than building?
Well, that's what I was talking about. He has to know what is right. And as you said, the age factor comes into it. So he wants immediate trophy. There's no rebuilding. So it's kind of a no-brainer. You kind of answer the question straight away. You're going to go to a club that's you're likely to win trophies in the period of time that he's going to be there. So answer to your question, I love him to come to our football club, but I'm sure he has other options if he needs it.